Gather round the campfire, it's time for Snuggle Wrap. The stars are out, the fire crackles, and every breeze carries a story stitched with wonder and warmth. And sweet words from our Bible. Tonight's story glows like an ember, gentle enough for little hearts, deep enough for dreaming souls. So snuggle in close, find your favorite blanket, let your thoughts drift to the stars. Our verse, I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9:13, because every story is a hug, and this one was made just for you. Long ago, before thunder, before rain, before boats even had names, the world was noisy, people rushed, people shouted, and slowly, they forgot kindness, they forgot God. But Noah, he didn't forget. He listened, not to crowds, not to chaos, but to something quieter, a whisper from heaven. One morning, that whisper became a message. God said, "Make yourself an ark of gopher wood, the measurements, the pitch, the doors, all described with loving detail." So Noah obeyed, not with questions, not with complaints, but with steady hands. Faith became wood, obedience became nails, and the ark began to rise. The sky changed, clouds tiptoed in like sleepy blankets. The wind held its breath. Then came footsteps, 2 by 2, one boy, one girl, gentle, soft, sure. Lions and lambs, crickets and kangaroos, creatures big and small walked calmly, as if each one knew it was time. They didn't rush, they didn't fight, they simply trusted. Noah opened the door, not just to animals, but to peace. Inside there was room for feathers and fur, room for the promise, room for hope. The rain began, just a tap, just a trickle, then it danced, then it poured, then it roared. The earth trembled, the sky wept, the flood rose, but the ark, it floated, steady, quiet, unafraid. Inside, Noah waited. Songs hummed like lullabies, prayers swirled like morning mist. Sometimes, waiting is a way of believing. 40 days, 40 nights, only 8 people, Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, their wives, everything else, gone. God was beginning again. With Noah's heart, Noah stepped to a window. First he released a raven. It flew back and forth, but never returned. Then a dove. It circled wide, then came back because the world wasn't ready. 7 days passed. The dove flew again, this time with an olive leaf, soft, green, alive. Another 7 days the dove flew and did not return. The world had bloomed again. The ark rested, not on one peak, but on a whole mountain range. Doors opened, feet touched soft soil, and then a rainbow, colors stitched like laughter, shining with joy. God made a covenant, a promise. "I have set my rainbow in the clouds," he said, "and it will be the sign of my covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind, not just survival, but restoration." And this rainbow was a gentle hint of another vessel of mercy. Not another ark, but a cross. Noah knelt on the mountain. The ground felt new, the sky felt holy, but it was the rainbow, a promise from God above that held his heart. Noah was so grateful he built an altar and worshipped God with his offerings. Noah didn't ask for more signs, didn't need a plan. He simply believed that God remembers even when the world forgets. And we're part of that remembering. We whisper it when we're kind, we shine it when we're gentle, we carry it with our hearts. All right, campers, that was the story of Noah, the listener, the builder, the believer. He followed God, even when the world didn't understand. So tonight, under this starry sky, snuggled in your blankets. Remember this: when you see a rainbow, you're looking at God's promise. Jesus loves you. He loves to hear you pray to Him. He still watches over your heart, your dreams, your every little hope. He still holds the whole world in His hands, even on the rainy days, even through the quiet nights, even now. Sleep gently, little ones. Let His love float beside you. And tomorrow, let's build something kind.